welcome to Wellington College for a very, very special game. Wellington College against Whitgift, two of the finest rugby teams in all of schools rugby, not just here in the UK, but across the world. More importantly than that, though, this is a special game because this is the Seb Adeniran-Olule Memorial Game. Seb, I think it was 16 years ago, sadly took his own life. He would have been 30 this year. He's a former pupil of both of these schools, started life at Whitgift, moved to Wellington College, became an England under-18 and under-20 international, and had a contract with Harlequins, and yet those demons could still affect someone in such a fantastic position as him. That is the message here today. It's that it is okay to not be okay, and that it is important to talk, it's important to listen, and it is important that we support young men and indeed young women all around the country. On a sporting front today, a massive, massive game. Wellington College started the season with an absolute bang. They were away at Berkhamsted last week and they scored 50 points in a truly sensational performance. Berkhamsted were one of the very best teams in the entire country last year. Whitgift, they had a tougher start to the season. They hosted Sedbergh last weekend in a really tight first half, but Sedbergh pulling away in the second half to win 52-19. That suggests then that we start today with Wellington College as the big favourites. However, there is an awful lot more to it than that. As I say, Whitgift were a lot closer to Sedbergh at half time than that final score suggests, but also these two are so tightly interlocked through the years. Last year, in fact, it was a 26-all draw. I'll tell you what, if we get a game like that again this year, we are in for an absolute treat. There's a couple of people that we need to thank for today's live stream coming together in support of Seb's Foundation, which, by the way, can be found at www.sebsfoundation.org and on @SebsFoundation across social media. Those people are Sino-Chinese Fine Dining and Dr. Martins PLC, whose fine boots you may well see plenty of people wearing all around the touchlines. They've helped support, they've been helped by Wellington College parents to get this game on, to spread the word and indeed to spread that positive message about men's mental health, how to support young men all around the country. Right, on a sporting perspective as well, we go back to last night. Clifton College, big bounce back after that defeat to Harrow last week with a strong victory over Llandovery College, and in another really special game last night as well, the Pete Bellinger Memorial Game supporting MND. Pete Bellinger, a former teacher at Brighton College who sadly passed away from MND a couple of years ago. They were playing a memorial game against Campion. Campion got the victory. It's a season for the state schools, isn't it? And the state school that might be leading that charge is Northampton School for Boys, who had a fantastic display once again, beating Ipswich last night. Northampton School for Boys, could they be the very best team in the country, or might one of these two teams, in fact they've gone back into the change rooms now because we are creeping up towards kick-off time, might one of these two lay claim to that spot? Just to tell you a little bit about Seb's Foundation before we get into the big moments coming up. In fact, there's going to be a minute's silence before kickoff, so we do need to get to position reasonably sharpish. The Foundation's goals are to reduce the stigma that surrounds mental illness and to advance the understanding of the signs of mental illness in young people, to assist in the prevention of self-harm and suicide, and to support young people from less privileged backgrounds to access academic and sporting opportunities, the like of which both of these schools do so much for. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a really, really exciting one. I've just noticed, by the way, some under-18 Six Nations post covers over there. That is because Wellington College played host to the under-18 Six Nations women's competition earlier this year. That's the sort of facilities we've got here. That's the sort of ground we're at. Right. We are almost ready to head over to commentary and for team sheets and, of course, that moment's silence. So I am going to sign off here and make my way over to my commentary position where we will begin the big build-up with those team sheets. And, of course, that moment's silence in a memory of Seb Adeniran-Olule. So the referee makes his way onto the field. He'll be followed by the teams very shortly. So before those teams come out, let us run through those team sheets for you ahead of this massive game, Wellington College against Whitgift, beginning with Wellington College, who are captained by the returning Charlie Mackay. The only change to the starting 15 from last week's victory over Berkhamsted. Mackay coming in for the injured Henry Hume. Mackay back to full fitness after taking place on the bench last week. In the back row alongside him, Will Courtney and Zach Heiner. And in the second row, Philip O'Hurrell and Sam Guildford. In the front row, meanwhile, one of the men, or in fact two of the men that came off the bench in this fixture last year. There's no one that survives in the starting 15 from last year. They have all moved on. But Ben Kutsia at hooker and Jude Thompson, the vice-captain at Loosehead, both came off the bench in that game last year. They're joined in the front row by Felix Zamoyski-Freitag, who actually comes in for Jim Priday. In the back line, Jack Thorpe and Sam Watson-Nee are the half-backs. And in the centres, it's the vice-captain who skipped at the side in Mackay's absence last week. Elijah G's at 12. Dan Bowen is at 13. On the wings, Freddie Waters and Rory Hill. Dylan Clash is at fullback, as we can see Wellington College coming out onto the field. On the bench for them, 3 players. Tom Miners covering the front row. Ben Allen covering the rest of the forward pack. And Tom Skinstad, the son of the former Springbok captain Bobby Skinstad, is covering the wing and centre. Whitgift, meanwhile, are led by their fly half, the Harlequins man, Sam Marshall, who started last year's game. And alongside him, coming in for Norrie, is Danny Zimmern. In the centres, we've got Joe Fitzgerald and Jack Harper, both of whom started last week. Joe Fitzgerald was on the bench in this fixture last year. On the wings, Ben Williams-Everett, the Welsh exile, who started this game last year, alongside Orlando Moore, who also started in this game. George Forcan is at fullback. The Harlequins man is certainly one to watch. In the front row, Zion Ali, who came off the bench in this game last year. Freddie Overend is at hooker, and Solomon Marks, one of those who started this game last year, completes the front row. In the second row, Conor McMurray and Marcus Grisdale, whose brother George started at 8 in this game last year. And the back row, which is missing the skipper, Alexei Clapperton, who was key in this fixture last time around. That means that the back row of the scrum looks like this. CJ White, who was in the second row last year, starts at 6. Henry Toon comes in for Clapperton, who was on the bench against Sedbergh at 7. And at number 8 is the vice-captain, Sasha Freshwater, certainly one to watch. On the bench for Whitgift, James Nuruzi Esfahani, who covers the front row. Rory Stevens, who covers the back row. George Freely, who covers scrum half. Andrea Parodi, who covers the centres and indeed fly half a little bit. Victor Kozowski, who's covering the front row as well. And Ewan Dilly, another covering the centres. Our directors of rugby today, Adrian Jarvis for Wellington College and Chris Wilkins for Whitgift. Now, Wellington College are out on the field early. We are still awaiting Whitgift, though their coaching staff are ready and in position behind the post, so we can expect the team to be out any moment now. Remember, this game, the Seb Adeniran-Olule annual memorial game. You can find information about Seb's Foundation on sebsfoundation.org and at Seb's Foundation. Seb was a wonderful, wonderful rugby player, a front rower of some repute, who started life at Whitgift, moving on to Wellington College in sixth form. Whitgift are on the field, clutching the badge on their chest as they come out. And just for those of you new to First 15 school rugby, Wellington College in black and gold hoops, Whitgift in the blue shirts with the white sleeves. And a reminder that we will begin this game with a moment's silence. It'll be over on that far side of the field. Referee just reminding the players of that, bringing them over. Such anticipation ahead of this fixture, it really has been. hugely, hugely heightened expectation. We saw so much promise in pre-season, didn't we? But as of last weekend, the big stuff has started. Here, though, a minute's silence in memory of Seb Adeniran-Olule. An impeccably observed minute silence for Seb Adeniran-Olule. And after that poignant moment, now begins the action on the field. Wellington College against Whitgift. Wellington will be receiving from the kickoff. Whitgift will get us started. Sam Marshall, the Harlequins man, will get us underway. Few Harlequins teammates actually on either side. Will Courtney and Dan Bowen have been representing Harlequins in the newly branded Prem Rugby Next Gen for Wellington College. Meanwhile, the likes of Forcan, Marshall, CJ White have been representing Whitgift for that Harlequins team. Number of Bath players in the Wellington College lineup. Ball is loose from kickoff though, so a little bit of tidying up work to be done. In fact, we'll come back for a scrum. It's a blustery old day here at Wellington College. One of those days where you can simultaneously get sunburnt and be absolutely frozen. Well, you certainly can if you have my skin complexion.
Go, boys! Go, Welling! Again, Zal. All you, Zal.
We'll reset that scrum. Already a loose boot. A little bit of time taken while we get that boot sorted out. It's like the underwhelming start. Don't worry, this one will pick up. Extraordinarily, Whitgift haven't won this fixture in the sort of regular season slot in 9 years. Going back to 2016, tight 15-14 victory at home. They did win a game that was played in May 2021 as schools were coming out of lockdown. But obviously that's a slightly unusual circumstance. More than slightly, wasn't it? Crikey, what a time that was. Hoisted high into the air by Thorpe. But you can really see the effect of the wind there. It wasn't the worst box kick in the world, but the wind just absolutely caught it and sent it flying back. It is absolutely blowing a gale from right to left. Whitgift from the penalty, pumping into the corner. Early chance this for Whitgift. Short delay while we wait for the ball to be retrieved. Solomon Marks gives Overend his instructions. We will get going with the line out. Ball to the tail, it's just loose, and it'll be gathered up, will it, by Wellington College, just about at the tail there. Whitgift have it back in their hands. Penalty to Wellington College though. Sharp work from Wellington there. And a chance to clear their lines and potentially launch really a first proper attack of the game. We're in a bit of a stop-start opening to the game, but hopefully we'll start to see some play here. Wellington shortened the line out. Look out for Charlie Mackay, the captain. Parked himself in the midfield here alongside vice-captain Elijah Gies. Ball comes off the top of the line out, and they do hit Mackay, who bumps off one or two tacklers and breaks the gain line, and now they swing back to this blind side. Is there a bit of space here for Wellington College? They go back inside here to Rory Hill. Another of those Bath men on the right wing here. Good start from Wellington College here. Tackle off the ball, so it'll be a penalty.
Go again, boys! Yeah, we got back ball, we got back ball. We got back ball. We got back.
5-metre line out for Wellington College. This time they load up the whole pack, and Mackay has hands on now, and going digging will be Kutsia to try and get the ball. It's just squirted loose though, so Gies has to tidy up in the midfield, bounces off one and another. Gies, who's been playing for Northampton Saints in the Prem Rugby Next Gen League, back in Berkshire today. Oh, fast hands from Wellington College. This is good rugby. Playing with advantage again. Flinging the ball out to that far side. And the hands of Freddie Waters, who goes close but is bundled into touch, will come back for the penalty. So another short line out for Wellington College. This is the sort of scenario they were so strong in last year. You'll remember Oscar Thomas creating carnage off the back of this. Well, he's now a professional at Bath. How does this year's pack deal with this situation? They get themselves rumbling. Kutsia at the base of that maul, just inching forward, playing with advantage again. They break clear. Are they across the line? Not quite. Ball is available though. And again, they have penalty advantage. And another penalty advantage. Could even be moving towards yellow card territory here as Wellington College go around the corner once again. Inches away are the hosts. Nothing coming though, knocked forward. We will have a penalty, and the referee is going to have a chat here with Wellington College. Let's see if we can listen in to that chat over the wind.
Back foot, boys.
Warning duly delivered.
Marks up, back. Offside.
Crucial period this though, isn't it?
To the top again.
Wellington College score. It's big. If Whitgift keep them out, it's even bigger as Jude Thompson crashes forward. Wellington have stacked the blind side. Gees has come across. Flashes across him though, and Wellington College are going to score. Rory Hill, the winger, I think it was, that finished it off. And after all that forward pressure, it's the back line that finishes it off. Wellington College have the early lead. They have it at the base here. They were looking to go around the corner, but they flooded that area.
When you're ready.
Penalty Whitgift, early response to the score. Conversion had just slid wide by Wellington College. I do apologise for actually missing the crucial moment. It's because it looks as though something blew across in front of the camera at the crucial time. Anyway, the most important thing is that Rory Hill scored for Wellington College to put them 5-0 up. It was a sustained period of pressure, wasn't it? Wicked ball. Oh, nothing coming. Truck and trailer. Free kick, Wellington College.
This is our scrum, yeah?
Wellington scrum. Jack Thorpe with the ball in hand. Just wonder if Mackay might take this on just to try and make the exit a little easier. Free kick though. Whitgift go fast. Opportunity then for the visitors to bounce right back. Taken on by White. Terrific player is CJ White, and then on one more from Zimmern. Scrum half. Ali now takes it on. Can Whitgift be as clinical as Wellington College were from this sort of situation? Zimmern goes around the corner again. Oh, he's just short, is he? They think they've got it down. Referee couldn't see a grounding. McMurray, I think, was absolutely convinced he'd got it down, but the referee couldn't see a grounding. We're getting a scrum. Whitgift, there was an earlier infringement. Zimmern feeds the scrum. It's a good scrum, but the referee's going to call for a reset.
Second. Yeah. Bind. Set.
So again, Whitgift feed the scrum. Again, it rises a little in that front row, but they look to break away, and Freshwater takes 2 to bring him down. Back towards the blind side. Ball is a little loose, but CJ White tidies up. Big tackle comes in from Kutsia. Ali now. Turned over by Wellington College. Box kick gets away. It's going to stay well in field though, up to the 22. Kutsia has to defend sharply there. So Whitgift still have the ball in this attacking position. Quarter of an hour almost gone. Toon moves forward. McMurray now. Ball lost forward. And Wellington College again survive a big wave of Whitgift attack. But signs there of what Whitgift have got to offer. They do have plenty to offer. This Whitgift side lifted the President's Cup right at the tail end of pre-season. The second year in a row they've won the President's Cup down at Esher. One of the big pre-season tournaments. We'll reset that scrum as the ball pops out the tunnel. Free kick, Wellington College. They go quickly, and Gies has it in the midfield, pulls it out the back to his fly half. What's a knee, but it's big thumping tackle that comes in from Whitgift, drives Wellington College backwards, so Gies has to do a bit of tidying up work for his team. Again, the box kick is hung up from Wellington College. This time it finds touch. Or good defence from Wellington rather, but Whitgift still have the ball in their hands. Ben Williams-Everett now on this left wing, takes it up to the 10-metre line. Big tackling coming in from Wellington College. Oh, that's really, really nice work. Whitgift through White to come storming up to the 22. How lovely was that soft play from Samuel Marshall to release White, but he's just accidentally run into his own man, and we'll have a Wellington College scrum. But Whitgift are knocking on the door hard, aren't they? Such an intense start to the season for the visitors, isn't it? Sedberg followed by Wellington College. Two sides that are always among the top, well, quite often the top 2 in the country, but certainly the top 5 in the country. Not an easy start to the season by any stretch. That being said, not much easier for Wellington College either. Obviously away at Berkhamsted last week, here against Whitgift today, and next up for them it's a trip to Harrow, who, lest we forget, defeated Clifton College on the opening day of the weekend, and we saw what Clifton College did to Llandovery College last night. Quality at the top end of the school game really is something to behold nowadays. Penalty at the scrum for Whitgift. Decision to make here, do they go for the posts or do they play? It's bang in front, and it looks to me as though Sam Marshall, the skipper, has said, I am absolutely taking the 3. And if you ask me, that is a sensible call. This is a tight, tight game. And this would close it to just 2 points. Now, slightly worryingly, as Marshall lines up this kick, a spot of rain has just plopped onto my commentary notes. That is not what we are after today. The only good news is, such is the level of the wind, that rain will hopefully blow through pretty quickly. Not least because none of you want to listen to me getting changed into something vaguely waterproof. Wellington College get us restarted. Penalty from Marshall was landed, so Wellington College leading 5 points to 3, 20 minutes gone. For those of you new to schools rugby this year, remember at under 18 level, it's 35 minutes each way. So we've got 15 minutes left of this first half. Ball lost forward, and it'll be a Wellington College scrum, which will give me a chance to put on a little rain jacket because it is starting to come down now. Well, like Taylor Swift on her world tour, a quick outfit change and I'm ready to go again. On the field, no pause whatsoever. Whitgift clear their lines up towards the Wellington College backfield. They find a very nice touch indeed. Oh, in fact, they don't find a very nice touch indeed. Ball went straight out. It'll be a Whitgift line out round about halfway. Well, it's really coming down now. You may even be able to see it on your screens. Scrum down, Wellington ball. I suspect we will see a couple more scrums now that the rain has started to come down.
see your sign.
The only danger with this rain is it feels a little set in now. Hopefully it doesn't affect the action on the pitch too much, although we are already in a really tight game. It might just add to that tightness. Ball lost forward there though by Wellington College. It is going to get very slippy now. Nudged forward by Wellington College, oh, by Whitgift rather, I should say, as Wellington College look to play out. And Whitgift again from this penalty will look to the posts. This for the lead. Marshall from longer range, but once again right in front of the post here, has an opportunity. But Whitgift, a point clear here. Marshall nails his kick. Puts his team into the lead. Well, gone are those conditions I spoke about that might see a little bit of sunburn arriving. What feels very much like the middle of a winter's day. Wellington College now will go for the post. I suspect we've seen a little bit of a pattern now for what this game is going to look like. Sam Watson knee. Lines up. Penalty here. Oh, it really is coming down. Watson knee. Nails the penalty, puts his team back in front. They lead 8 points to 6 now. And well, it's officially absolutely horrendous. Now, another penalty to Wellington College. Whitgift had just strayed offside there.
go, set now, boys, let's go. We want it more than them, boys, come on.
Quite the day.
Yeah.
Line out Wellington College. It's here to throw in.
Yeah.
Stolen by Whitgift. Loose ball is just about scrambled together by them. Wellington College look to get a few contestables up in the air. It's going to be a sensible tactic, to be honest, because the ball really is going to be very, very greasy at this point. Lovely surface here at Wellington College, but regardless of the surface, a wet ball is going to be a tricky ball today. Taken forward there by Rory Hill. And another knock on will mean a scrum to Whitgift. Scrum is now going to become one of the most important facets of this game. Be some good moments in it for both sides, but equally some moments where both sides have come under pressure from the opposition. When I looked at my forecast this morning, I was told a 15% chance of rain in Crowthorne. Evidently, that 15% has well and truly arrived. This is where someone tells me it's not a 15% chance of rain, it's 15% of the area. That's what they all tell you these days, isn't it? Loose ball again, we'll have another scrum. Battle of attrition now for these two teams. How do they respond to the challenge that's being put to them now? Taken forward by Freshwater off the base. White now. What damage can he do? Gets into the 22. Whitgift now look to fizz it to this near side. Still squirming forward. Is there a bit of space somewhere? Toon takes it on. Whitgift coming in wave after wave now, but that one just spills loose and will come back for the knock on. Wellington College survive another wave of Whitgift attack and hold on to that slender 8-6 lead. Tidy scrum. Mackay takes it off the base. He's hit unbelievably hard and it's been ripped clear by Whitgift. Could this be an opening for them? Still looking for their first try of the game. They're ever so close, Whitgift. Round the corner they go. Still, they just try and launch towards the line. Referee is almost down his haunches trying to spot it. They are so close here. Referee urges them to use it. They have the penalty advantage. No, in fact, it was lost forward. Lost forward by Whitgift. Wellington College survive again. Impeccable defence from the hosts. Once again, Whitgift just cannot quite breach this Wellington College defence. Forward again though, and Whitgift again have the scrum, and well, it's the pattern that we all know in these sort of games, isn't it? Territory is absolutely king because there will be errors, and it's all about where you are on the field when those errors happen. Whitgift in a position here to try and capitalise from that scrum, what, 6-7 metres out. They opt to use the backline, crossfield kick. A lottery here as to the bounce, and it just spills out of the arms. Oh, that was so close. Wellington College did really well just to get into the eye line of the Whitgift defender. Sorry, the Whitgift attacker, I should say. Whitgift just couldn't quite capitalise. And with that, the referee blows his whistle for the half-time break. Wellington College race inside to try and warm up and dry out, I guess. Half-time here at Wellington College in the Seb Adeniran-Olule Memorial Game. Wellington College 8, Whitgift 6. A massive 35 minutes coming up in a few moments' time.
right kit changes everything. With the right kit, you're ready for anything. United, connected, unstoppable. Whatever your sport, we are your sporting partner. Creating your kit, your way. For every team, for every challenge, for every aspiration. Feel seen, feel ready, feel part of the team. Kit on, game on.
Welcome back to the monsoon that is Wellington College and Crowthorne. At half-time, Wellington College lead Whitgift in the Seb Adeniran-Olule Memorial Game, 8 points to 6. I'm going to use this opportunity actually to tell you a little bit about Seb's Foundation before my notes on the matter turn to absolute mush, which they really are about to. It is biblically wet here in our commentary position. Those of you at home will be able to have a suitable laugh at my expenses to the fact that I am completely drenched. First of all, we need to say a big thank you to Sino Chinese Fine Dining Restaurant. You can find them at sinodining.co.uk and at Sino Dining. One of the sponsors of today's game, helping to get it on and indeed supporting Seb's Foundation as they do so. You'll find them in the heart of Virginia Water. They're an independent community-focused restaurant welcoming to families, renowned for their authentic cuisine combining Cantonese specialities and mainline Chinese dishes with freshly made dim sum served daily and only the highest quality fresh ingredients to use. There's also a private dining room available for special occasions. Their signature dish is Peking duck, a must try. Whitgift are out on the field, Wellington College still to come. We'll just talk through Dr. Martins, who are one of the other sponsors that are supporting Seb's Foundation and getting this game on today. They were founded in 1960 in Northamptonshire, an iconic British footwear brand. You all know the ones, you know the famous boots. They're a publicly listed company, operates in over 60 countries and more than 230 stores globally. One of their core values is show your care, which of course is really what today is all about in supporting Seb's Foundation, which can be found at sebsfoundation.org, at Seb's Foundation. Seb died by suicide, aged only 20. He'd attended both Whitgift and Wellington College, hence this game is all in his memory. He played England rugby at every age group and was contracted by Harlequins upon leaving school. He was intelligent and talented academically, and just a really good kid, compassionate, always making people laugh, and he absolutely loved his rugby. He was adored by a loving family and no one knew anything was wrong. That is why today is so important, because so often these issues are unknown. His foundation was established to help other people in his memory. They want to make sure that fewer people feel they cannot share their struggles and fewer families suffer the pain that Seb's family did. In addition to their work in mental health first aid, they also support young people from disadvantaged families to access the highest quality sporting and academic opportunities. And indeed, every year at Wellington College there is a Seb Scholar. Jude Thompson, the vice captain, is a Seb Scholar in this Wellington College team. Their goals are to reduce the stigma that surrounds mental illness, to advance the understanding of the signs of mental illness, to assist in the prevention of harm and suicide, and to support young people from less privileged backgrounds to access academic and sporting opportunities. And with that, my notes have completely descended to mush. But both teams are back on the field. Wellington College getting us restarted for the second half of this Seb Adeniran-Olule Memorial Game. Wellington College leading Whitgift, who are defending here in blue, 8 points to 6. A brilliant score from Wellington College opened the scoring. Rory Hill, the right winger, crossing after a heavy period of pressure, but a couple of penalties from Sam Marshall, the Whitgift captain, nudged them in front, 6 points to 5. But Wellington College's fly half, Sam Watson-Nee, responded with a penalty of his own to leave the game here at 8 points to 6, and that's Watson-Nee Let's just nudge that one up towards the 5 metre line there. What a wonderful kick that is. Immediately putting the visitors under real pressure.
Time is off until we get someone blue on the flag. Time off. That's yours, buddy. Can you stand there? Yeah. Just hold time is off. We need someone from Whitgift to run touch. The flag is at halfway. It's at halfway.
Whitgift line out, 5 metres from their own line.
We got on with it. There's a flag at halfway.
I think we're in search of a touch judge. In fact, that's what the slight hold-up is. So watch us stop just for a couple of moments here while one of the Whitgift subs looks for it. I've been that man before. I know exactly what's going through his mind. He's thinking it's wet, it's horrible.
Time is on. There we go.
I don't want to be the guy who
space.
draws the short straw here of running touch. I want to stay dry somewhere. Sadly, someone's got to do it.
Get it in.
Scrappy line-out ball, claimed by Wellington College and claimed over the try line. That is such an opportunistic score from the hosts, and it could just be incredibly important in this game right at the start of the second half. Loose ball at the line-out, pounced on by Wellington College. And in a game that, given the weather, is likely not to see too many further scores, that could just be absolutely vital. It looks as though it was the replacement Tom Miners that got hands on. We'll try and get confirmation of that. Conversion is an absolute beauty as well. What a start to the second half from Wellington College. They lead 15 points to 6. And as the rain continues to drive down and the wind just at their backs, it has died down slightly, which doesn't bode well for moving this rain on.
On you, Sam.
Wellington College have the perfect start to the second half. Big tackle coming in from Whitgift though. Who else but CJ White?
Use.
What a presence he is.
It's inside.
Boxed away by Zimmer. Scrum half.
Black on the edge. Yep. 4 man.
Lovely day for it.
Once again, come.
Do keep sending in your scores from around the country. Some massive games elsewhere going on alongside this one.
2 knock-ons in the air. First is by Black, it's a scrum in 15, blue ball.
Indeed, our full preview of the weekend by the NextGen website earlier today.
It's a good contest in the air, but for me 2 knocks. Scrum down, blue ball. Yep.
Judy.
Well, this was the pattern very much in that last 10 minutes of the first half, wasn't it? Scrum down. Good ball, this one.
Crouch.
Golden chance just at the end
Bite.
of the first half. Right at the start of the second half, Wellington College free kick.
Time off. It's a free kick, both hookers. Time is off. Both hookers.
Referee wants a word with the hookers. I think he's not entirely
Boys,
happy.
it's nothing new. It's not new this season. You must fully retract the break foot. You can't just have the 9 bounce it off it. You've both been done for it. The next one's a penalty. Retract the break foot on the set. Break foot.
You know what? That's a pretty handy tactic in these conditions, and it's a tactic that pays off. They get their hands on the floor, earning the penalty.
Black forward directly on the ball with a clear lift.
The Hurrell, I think it was, that got his hands on.
I'll wait on him, mate.
And interestingly, Wellington College wanting to put the foot on the throat. They're going to the corner here. That was a very kickable penalty. But Wellington, by the look of it, think this is where the game could be won. This little spell here. They've got 1 try at the start of this second half. They want a second.
Blue, come up.
We go middle. Let's go.
No contest. More. He's short, he's in it. He's fine. Expose the ball. Hold on. It's a goal line drop out. Good listening too.
Goal line drop up, held up over the line. Whitgift survived that particular Wellington College attack, but they will come back. Mackay, the skipper, takes it into contact.
16.
G's now the vice captain, up to the 22. Big carry there from Hurrell.
Ball clear. Advantage over. Tackle release two. Pulls out. Pulls out.
Wellington still pounding away at this Whitgift defence.
Short. Let it come.
They're about 6 inches short of the try line here. They've got loads of numbers out to the right-hand side. All they've got to do is get the ball through the hands, but they just don't seem to have communicated that yet. Perhaps now they move it. Surely the try is on for Wellington College. Yes, it is. Dylan Clash with a walk-in try after the forwards had done all the heavy lifting inside him. Well, they went for the jugular, Wellington College. They could have gone for the 3 points. It was bang in front of the post, but they rolled the dice, and eventually, after a few phases and a goal line dropout as well, they get the reward for their bravery. Their third try of the game, their second of this second half. Conversion is good as well. And from 8-6 at half time, it's now 22-6. With not much more than 5 minutes of the second half gone. Ruthless from the hosts, absolutely ruthless. What a shift the skipper's putting in. Today for the heavy carrying forwards. Kai has been chief among them. Box kick. High. That's sharp work from fullback. Forken, certainly one to look out for.
Keep going.
Just find a bit of space.
Ball on now.
It's not easy finding space out there. Marshall, it's boot to ball. A little bit of kick tennis here. That one might just find a little bit of space.
Drop out.
Just runs a little long with the goal line drop out. Well, they take the risky short one and the ball spills loose. Wellington College have it. Ball just skidded on a little further than anticipated for Whitgift there. So now Wellington look to really put the hammer down here.
Use it. No hands. Hand on the wrong side. No hands, Blue. Leave it. Advantage offside.
Advantage Wellington as well. What a period of pressure this is from the hosts.
Let it come.
Wide they go again, ball just loose. Clash just stabs it on the foot. Oh, this could be brilliant. It is brilliant. Oh, that's a wonderful bit of improvisation from Dylan Clash. Rory Hill crosses the line for his second. Top finish, top work. Wellington College have come out of the traps absolutely brilliantly in this second half. Less than 10 minutes of action in the second half. And Wellington College have completely turned this game on its head. That conversion doesn't quite go, but 27-6 they now lead. 8 minutes ago, they led 8-6. Now it's 27-6.
7. Get to the back foot, please, in the guard.
3 quick tries to start the second half. Whitgift need a response, you feel, and they need a response quickly.
Use! 5 retreat!
Box kick just hangs up a little, and it's claimed by Wellington College, but they were offside, so Whitgift with the penalty. Is this their opportunity to make that quick bounce back? Marshall just stops any thoughts of going quickly and says, let me stick this one right into the corner. That's exactly what he does. That's a lovely kick from Marshall. He just skidded it low underneath the wind. You see there's a big tree line there, just keeping it well below that.
Time's off.
Smart kick from Marshall. Time is off for a shoelace. Oldest trick in the book. Referee wasn't buying it.
Just hold 2, we've got 2 here. Relax.
Perhaps do a disservice. It does look like a genuine shoelace.
Good. Okay, sir. Time is back on. Maintain the space. No challenge. More.
Whitgift more. Marches forward slowly, and now starts to gather some momentum as more numbers add their weight to it. Stalls once, but still it just starts to rumble on again.
Keep working.
Whitgift think about using the back line, but then decide to just keep it short inside that channel there on the near side. Back into the 15-metre channel they go. It's all bunched up in there, but that makes the passing easier because this ball is like a bar of soap right now. Back again to that short side they go. Can Whitgift get across the line? The Croydon side need a try. Freshwater.
No release.
Penalty. What's the choice here? Do they go to the corner again, or do they tap and go? Corner they go. Over the years, Chris Wilkins has been in charge of this team for years and years and years, and always the Whitgift maul throughout that time has been a weapon. And now they need that weapon to come to the fore. They were in this game only a few minutes ago. They need a score to try and stay in it. This, their opportunity. Plenty of time left. Oh, goes over the top though, claimed by Wellington College. And they're going to try and counter here. Oh, this would be something if this happens. Now they put boot to ball. It's going to stay in field. The chase is on. Marshall's going to win that chase. Picks the ball up, but he's got defenders all over him. Oh, it's neat and tidy footwork from Marshall just to buy time for his support to get there. Really, really good work from the Whitgift captain there. Got his team out of the hole. Freshwater takes on a big carry just to buy a bit more time. CJ White does likewise, and Marshall's back now in the pocket and ready to clear lines when the moment comes.
Tackle! I'll move 9.
Zimmern feeds him. Marshall gets it up beyond the 10-metre line. In fact, I don't think it's Zimmern. It's at scrum half now. I think George Freely has come on. at scrum half.
Blue, that's yours. No, it's 20. Let's go. Get on with it. Blue, step to the mark.
Just a reminder about what today is all about off the field, which is Seb's Foundation, at Seb's Foundation, Seb's Foundation.
One knock on. It's all under pressure. It's all full by black on the line. It's a scrum down blue ball.
The men and their mental health. 75% of suicides are men. 1 in 5 people aged 13 to 18 will develop a mental illness. There isn't sufficient funding available to schools and sports clubs to train staff. Seb's Foundation wants to change that and is working to change that. Please do visit their website and give generously.
The hookers.
Hugely
break foot must be fully retracted. Crouch.
Scrum Whitgift.
Early engagement.
Early engaged from Wellington College though,
One from each
so
side.
free kick Whitgift.
Advantage.
Loose ball though.
Knock on. Nothing more.
Wellington College scrum.
Point, scrum.
Still the rain comes down here. Easing off slightly perhaps.
Cross forward on the floor. Scrum down.
Nice tackle.
Go, boys. No, second.
All relative, I
You
suppose.
find the space? No, I think they're left of the mark. Find the space, we're good. Crouch. Bind. Set. Up we come, boys. Oh, God, that's right. It's not you. It's here. I'll come across. There's your mark again, boys. I'll come across. Reset, please.
Yeah, come on, boys. It's all right, boys.
Up and hold.
Second.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball's gone.
BG's off the scrum. He has to bend down to pick it up and then slides off the deck as well, actually, to buy enough time to allow the support to get to him, because it's a bit of a turnover opportunity there after sliding into the defence almost.
Release black, move out.
Whitgift have now turned it over though.
Knock on advantage.
Have been, despite what the scoreline is at the moment, there have been some terrific performances from some of these Whitgift lads. CJ White in particular has been outstanding, but Marshall, if you'll pardon the pun, has absolutely marshalled his troops to perfection at times.
Very, very short, no? We went back to this.
Yeah, clear tactical advantage. Territorial or tactical. For me, you've got a clear overlap and your skills let you down.
Oh, that's never what you want to hear as a team. Your skills have let you down.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
No call from the referee there. By the way, in a weather update, I believe the rain might have stopped. Not that any of you care, but I've got 6 coats on, and despite being rather wet, I'm also absolutely boiling. But hey, you're all here to enjoy the game.
There's your mark. You good? It's his own man. Black move! Tackle move. The counter ruck's only possible because the man's on the wrong side. Go fly. Skipper.
Whitgift stab it into the
Too many
corner.
penalties now, mate. Need to drop them off.
Last time they were here, they lost the ball.
5 man.
What can they do this time? 5-man line out.
Ball. Inside the 5. Let's go. Once.
Wellington College defend it really nicely though, driving Whitgift back, so they have to look to the back line. CJ White, oh, with another big carry.
Onside.
Just loves the carry, does the blindside blanket. Out to the midfield. Wellington College still well numbered in defence, so Whitgift try to go through the middle, but a huge tackle comes in. Still though, Whitgift come up towards the line, are they across it? Not quite.
It's his own man holding it in. Use.
All the Whitgift players are on the right-hand side of the post here. I wonder if they might just flash the other way. Ball is held up, Wellington College survive.
Hold up.
Let's go.
Hold up. Goal line. No hands, let it come. It's all backwards. He's fine. He's getting his feet. No hands. Also. Time off. Captain. And 1. Quite a number of penalties, just lay on there denying quick ball. He has to go. Yep, time's off. And number 9. We'll let him get treated. Time is off. Have a chat now though.
Injury
Okay.
for Wellington College, so we'll just have a little break here. It allows everyone just to catch their breath and
but him shouting at me is not going to get me to react. That's the only thing. I'll speak to him.
just regather a little bit of composure
I haven't seen anything.
as the weather eases off.
On video. Just
And a bit of play can continue.
that, him lying on the ball. Okay. Also, just so you're aware, we have an accusation of a bite. I've not seen anything, but it might be coming later.
Thank you for letting me know.
1, you're going. You're going.
"15 minutes of the game gone.
Down to 14
Yellow
as well,
card.
so whoever just come on for him
Wellington College.
There you go, it's a penalty.
So they will be down to 14 for a little bit. So an opportunity here for Whitgift just to try and get themselves back into this. And we've seen how quickly tries can be scored. And now that the weather's eased off, that opportunity is better than it was just a few moments ago. 21 points the gap, 3 converted tries.
Last 15, fitness.
Whitgift will be thinking, we can stick this in the corner if we score here. 15 minutes left to go. Playing against 14 men for the half of that period.
1, roll clear.
The opportunity is there.
That's yours. Remainder on the line.
CJ White brings the ball down. And Whitgift starts slowly to march the ball forward.
That's once.
Creeping forward, Wellington College have had to commit a couple of backs to this ball now. Still, it just inches forward, crabbing towards the post though. Referee says use it. Have Wellington got hands on? Yes, they have. And again, Wellington College survive a big Whitgift attack. And when the story of this game is told, if it finishes up as it is now, Wellington College's defence will be as much a part of this final result as their attack has been.
Okay, time. Find out who's going.
Time and time again, Whitgift
Time on then. Yep. Come down, black ball.
have put Wellington College under real pressure,
Seconds.
and at every single time the question has been asked,
Crouch.
Wellington College have responded
Bangs.
with impeccable defence.
Set. Steady.
And as the games on the back pitches behind me finish, you're about to witness the crowd start to swell here on Big Side for a grand finale last 10 or 15 minutes of action.
12's onside.
Hoisted high by Jack Thorpe. Gees was offside but backed out of it. Now he gets involved. Got himself back onside though, lost forward by Whitgift. Wellington College scrum.
You've lost it on the floor.
And you might just be able to hear that atmosphere starting to build as the sun starts to burst through. The drums come out. The old boys you can see on that far side in their old-fashioned hooped gold and black shirts. A big last 10 or 15 minutes or so coming up. Scrum Wellington. Whitgift nudge it backwards. In fact, Whitgift have turned it over. Freshwater picks off the base, breaks through the first tackle. Good ball here for Whitgift.
It's all backwards.
And then a great counter run from Wellington College makes an absolute mess of that good ball. They just got a bit overexcited though, the hosts, and Whitgift have the penalty.
Hands to the floor first, then scoops.
Marshall goes for a broke and makes it as well. He absolutely went for it. Wellington got fingertips on it. But Marshall's kick
I'm back now.
finds touch,
4.
inches from the try line.
First offence is it's not straight. You've jumped across the gap into him. It's not straight. Options, Charlie. Scrum on line. Scrum. It's not straight. Seconds. Here, that shoulder on his ass. Crouch. Banged. Set. Come across and we got players to the ground.
Let's reset that scrum. We've seen plenty of resets, haven't we?
Cross first.
Wait seconds. Now give it a little bit of someone, yeah?
Crouch. Banged. Set. Stay bound.
Good scrum from Wellington, and Gees then
11
feeds off the back of it.
Quick one's off. We'll use the 10. Black on the line. Black on the line. It's your time, Blue. It's your clock, Blue. Yep. No challenge. Touch divided. Offside.
That's an offside.
Whitgift
Whitgift have another penalty. And
forward,
Whitgift really, since they conceded those 3 quick tries at the start of the half, They have had a lot of possession, a huge amount of territory. They've just not been able to breach the wall that is this black and gold defence. And again, they have an opportunity. All the action's been on that far side of the field, though. Perhaps from this near side, they can conjure a chance here. Again, though, it's just monstrous defence from Wellington College. And again, it forces the turnover. They are just utterly relentless defensively, this Wellington College side. Whitgift have asked so many questions. But so far, Wellington have all the answers. By the way, those of you on Weather Watch, I am receiving incoming information from outside, which tells me that it is in fact the chance of rainfall, not the percentage of the area. That's a rumour that's been started viciously by the youth of today, I'm told.
Use it, 9 balls available.
Either way, it was absolutely tipping down. Wellington clear their lines then, up beyond halfway. Forcan at fullback. Just for half a second, thought he might get a chance to show us what he can do from there, but Wellington College defence was up in his face again. But once again, they've conceded a penalty, and this penalty count is starting to really mount up. They've been really disciplined on their own line, Wellington College, but in this sort of middle third of the field, they have given away quite a lot of penalties, but Whitgift haven't been able to really take advantage. This time, they can't make touch, so Wellington College clear their lines up to almost halfway.
Mark is here. Play the line. Is that your flag there, is it? Okay, we'll come up. Flags here, boys. Going in middle. It's off the knee. It's off the knee.
Ball claimed back by Wellington College, loose the line out.
No hands. Offside. Advantage. Offside in the middle. Number 11.
Playing with advantage, Wellington, as Watson knee makes a half break.
Playing your advantage.
Attacking that short side, oh, nearly from Allen to G's, but they'll come back for the penalty. And you know what, for the first time since Wellington College's fourth try of the game, their third of the half, they've got an opportunity to launch a proper attacking play here. Been all Whitgift possession and territory-wise since that little flurry of tries at the start of the half. But now, an opportunity for Wellington College. And you'd think if they score here, that really would be that. That's 6 minutes left to go. They go short, little trick play at the front of the line out. All lost. Whitgift survive it. 6 minutes left to go. Whitgift need 3 scores. They need them quick. They've got a penalty here, and now they really have to start picking up the pace here. Marshall thumps it up. That's a really good kick, actually, almost up to the halfway line. And you'll get a good chance here from our camera angle at this line out to see how that far touchline has really started to pack out now under the canopy of that fantastic pavilion here at Wellington College. It's packed out, and down at ground level too, we've got plenty, and this near side is pretty full up as well. Referee has a shoelace now. That's the world coming to. line out, just about snaffled back up by Whitgift.
Zone, it's backwards. There's no left. No hands, let it come. Vanish. Yep, time. Time's off if we need it.
Brief pause in play.
Looks like cramp.
As cramp starts to set in,
Charlie,
well, changeable
penalty count
conditions, that can certainly happen. But
90 seconds.
whilst we have that
90.
time, take a look at the pristine surface here at Wellington College on Big Side. A huge shout out to the ground staff, because it really was a bit of a monsoon earlier, and this pitch still looks like an absolute carpet.
Seconds. Crouch. Bind. Set. 2, 3, 4. And use the ball. It's backwards off blue. Leave it 12. 12. Just back to
Well,
the
I
captain,
said
you
the
leave.
penalty count had mounted up a little bit for Wellington College, and the
Let me
referee,
get rid of him.
in agreement with that, Elijah G's not listening to him, and
12 off feet.
we'll spend the rest of this game in the sin bin. Marshall goes for the trickier touch and finds it over on that far side of the field. So another line out Whitgift ball.
It's been touched by all sorts of people, boys. You the quick ones off. There's your mark, Black. Set the down. Captain, the captain. Last play, 9. Missed it. Come out.
Whitgift looking to try and finish this game on a high.
No hands, get out.
The result might be beyond them, but they want to finish in style. They haven't played badly here, you've got to say. They've just been met by a defence
Penalty advantage for
that has been unwilling to give them anything. Marshall now just tries to feed those outside him. Fitzgerald did well just to hang on after the ball initially slipped from his grasp. Marshall has it in hand again. Forehand now. Runs into a couple of tacklers.
I'll come through.
Freshwater, the vice captain, who's carried and carried and carried again.
It's a knock on in the tackle.
Another big tackle comes in. How good, by the way, has Ben Allen been off the bench for Wellington College? Really put himself about. Fitzgerald again.
Tackle release.
Mentioned earlier, came off the bench in this game last year. Gets the start this year after starting against Sedbergh last weekend for Whitgift.
Time is up, Black.
Time is up, says the referee. This is the last play of the game. Wellington College, though, look like they want more.
It's out.
They might decide now that that'll do. Dylan Clash does decide that that'll do. Thumps the ball off the field, and Wellington College have the victory. A 3-try flurry at the start of the second half does it for them. 27 points to 6, they beat Whitgift. But that is not the tail of the game, not the tail of the game by any stretch. This game was on a knife edge at half-time at 8-6. But 3 quick scores right after the break inside of less than 10 minutes gave Wellington College a 27-6 lead. Whitgift threw the kitchen sink at them thereafter, but Wellington College refused to yield. Every time that Whitgift came charging at them, Wellington College said, no, not today, lads, and held out for a fantastic victory. Charlie Mackay, the skipper, sensational at number 8. His opposite number for Whitgift, Sasha Freshwater, equally brilliant. Kutsia at hooker, fantastic. Elijah G's 2. Rory Hill with 2 scores for Wellington College. At first glance, you might think that this was almost routine for Wellington College. Far, far from it. Whitgift posed so many threats today. Whitgift will go far this season. You mark those words, but Wellington College, once again, with the sort of performance that suggests they might well be one of the very best teams in the country this year. Let's get ourselves out on field to go and get a little bit of reaction. Bit of reaction from them. What a fantastic game it's been, and glorious sunshine again. Who would have thought after that middle 2/3 of the game? Middle 2/3? You can't have middle 2/3. Middle 2/4 of the game, that's what I'm trying to get at. The mind is slightly fuzzy after all that weather, but what a fantastic performance it was. 27 points to 3, Wellington College lead, or win rather. 2 victories back to back. Berkhamsted and now Whitgift. Whitgift with back-to-back defeats to open the season, but Whitgift have played some of the very best in the country. I suspect we will be talking about their opponents in these first 2 games, Sedbergh and Wellington College, for a very, very long time to come this season. Most importantly, though, this game was all about the memory of Seb Adeniran-Olule, and I'll tell you what, he is a player that would have absolutely loved thrashing around in the rain in a game like this. All of those scrums, all of that tight carrying work. This was a day for the likes of Seb. And you can find out more information about Seb's Foundation at sebsfoundation.org and at Seb's Foundation. And perhaps to give us a little word, I'm going to doorstep Adrian Jarvis here. What a terrific performance in the end. That 5-10 minutes after half time really was absolutely fantastic for your boys.
Yeah, I think we found the first half pretty frustrating. We couldn't exit, couldn't get out, and conditions don't help, but we just couldn't get into the game, get any control after about the first couple of minutes of the first half. And then that second half, yeah, I think we showed what we can do. We held onto the ball a bit better. We played with our shapes and our systems, and we get stuck at it. They caused us a lot of issues, and if you're not going to be really deliberate in the way that you play in these conditions, you are going to turn over a lot of ball, and that was kind of what sort of I felt like meant we didn't really get going today. But then, yeah, that 10 minutes felt like that was our best bit, and lots to look out for next week, really. Yeah.
But I want to talk a little bit about the defence, because obviously that early period in the second half, the boys piled on a couple of points, and then a couple of penalties in this sort of section of the field we're standing in now. That kind of middle third allowed Whitgift a bit of field position, but only 2 penalties conceded all game, both in the first half. No other points. Fantastic defensive holdout for a lot of that.
Yeah, discipline, obviously, especially in those conditions when it is that wet. Sometimes not having the ball is actually the best thing, and if you can't keep your discipline with that, you're going to always struggle. And I thought that actually from that side of it, we were quite good today. Yeah, I think there's probably things we can still look at to get better at, but defensive systems, something we've certainly focused on this week. Last week we felt that actually at times we were probably quite lucky. We weren't necessarily in the system often enough, and we were looking at this week, and I think we were better generally. I think our one-on-one tackling again was pretty good against actually quite big Whitgift side who are physical and powerful. So yeah, from that side we are pretty happy that defence held out so well, and it's very pleased really with that defensive effort.
And obviously a big day on the field, a big day off the field as well, supporting Seb's Foundation, really important one for both schools, but Wellington College particularly, with a lot of fundraising going on upstairs. It's a really important one.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this what's so great about rugby is that it's the boys have just sort of gone at each other for 70 minutes, but actually on days like this, it's bigger than kind of the game, and it brings communities together. It brings the sort of the two schools closer together, and you know, if it provides opportunity for students at our schools, it's just a fantastic thing, you know. And I think you know, what the foundation does is amazing work, and if we can support it in any way, and just having one game a season for that is, you know, it's the least we could do. And I think, you know, as you can see, lots of people here, and it's a great event, and you know, everyone kind of looks forward to this game every year.
Harrow next week doesn't get any easier for you boys. Big tests each and every week.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's how we like it. You know, it's how it's designed. You know, every school we play is going to be a test, and Harrow is you know, they were obviously on fire last week, and I don't know what they've done today, but I'm sure they've turned up again, and they're always going to have a good team. You know, they're always going to be a big test for us, and yeah, you know, we're looking forward to it, and yeah, hopefully it's another cracking game of schoolboy rugby.
Should be, always tends to be. Thanks very much for your time. Well done to the lads. Adrian Jarvis there, who runs the programme here at Wellington College, and a programme that is succeeding in some style. Now we're just going to head up this way, because you might see that the Wellington College lads have got some t-shirts on. I believe Whitgift are going to be in them as well. I mentioned earlier that Jude Thompson, the Seb's Foundation scholar here at Wellington College, well, he's actually been encouraging everyone to buy t-shirts for Seb's Foundation, and I'm going to hopefully be able to show you one of those. I might even be able to grab a word with a player in one, although probably won't be able to just yet, because they are in fact about to receive the trophy. But if our cameraman does a little spin, he's going to be able to show off those lovely those lovely t-shirts rather, and indeed Seb's Foundation and all the great work that they do. There will be a photo in the middle of the field at some point, and indeed, as you can see there, the annual Seb Adeniran-Olule Memorial Game trophy to be handed out. Well, it's like a midsummer's day all of a sudden. It was absolutely biblical earlier on. I don't know really how to describe it, other than that it really did feel as though we might drown, and suddenly we're back in midsummer, in this glorious setting, this incredible pavilion, one of the great settings in all of schoolboy rugby. Everyone's in their t-shirts, although a couple of them are now taking their t-shirts off. But we will get there. We will get this trophy presentation done in a couple of moments' time. What a tremendous game it was. And it really helps to set the scene, doesn't it, for this school's rugby season. Obviously, we saw Clifton College last night with that fantastic victory, Northampton School for boys as well. The big photo now is coming up, and I think a representative of Seb's Foundation is going to present the trophy. A shout out, by the way, to Stasia Long, who does some fantastic work with Seb's Foundation. She was going to be on commentary with us today, but unfortunately unwell. But I know she'll be watching, and she'll be very proud of the work that's been done here today. Very good t-shirts. I think I'm going to have to buy myself one upstairs in a few moments' time. Whilst we all dry out. The photo taken, the trophy I think about to be handed over. Indeed, here that trophy comes. Wellington College skipper Charlie Mackay will receive it, but first there'll be a few words about the important work of the foundation, and indeed the story of Seb Adeniran-Olule, one of both of these schools' most famous sons. He really was a tremendous player as well. He would have turned 30 this year, which ages me slightly because I watched him in Wellington College colours. Front row forward of immense skill, really the modern prototype for a front row forward. Fantastic ball player. Important words being said within that circle. Remember, as we mentioned earlier, 75% of suicides are men. 1 in 5 children between 13 and 18 will experience mental health struggles, and often the support systems just aren't there, and that's what a lot of the work that Seb's Foundation does is all about. It's getting those support systems in place, the funding for them as well, so that we can prevent as many suicides and as many mental health issues as possible. All done through the spirit of the game. Charlie Mackay, the Wellington College skipper, receives the trophy. And you suspect that might not be the first bit of silverware that Wellington College pick up this year. They played some glorious stuff. Would you like a word on camera? I am indeed, Angus. Hi.
Stash couldn't be here.
I know. Well, tell us a little bit about what you said in there to the boys.
So I was just telling the boys that my son Seb played for both Whitgift and Wellington, and they're both fabulous schools. And what Seb's Foundation is doing since he died 10 years ago in May. He played for Harlequins in England as well, but at this fixture, the important thing is the schools. And what we're doing in his name is supporting some of the young people with scholarships, because obviously there are young people who can't afford to go to these schools, and it's really important because it gives them a different perspective on life and it gives them a different future. So there's a current Harlequins player, Cassius Cleves, who was a Seb scholar here, and we've now got Seb scholars at both Whitgift and Wellington, which is lovely. George Faulkon at Whitgift and Jude Thompson at Wellington are both Seb scholars. But our focus now is really very firmly on mental health training, because young people are suffering a lot with their mental health. And so basically we're delivering training at schools and at rugby clubs for the trusted adults in young people's lives to be able to support the young people. We've delivered training at Harlequins for the academy and for the coaches and for the parents of the academy boys. We've delivered coaching at Sale Rugby as well, but we deliver coaching for grassroots clubs, and we do it free of charge. So we fundraise and we use that money to support to pay for the training that we do. So I just thank the boys, because obviously Seb played for both schools and he loved his time at both schools. And so this match is an important match for us, because obviously Wellington and Whitgift played a big part in Seb's life. We have a memorial match at Harlequins. This year it's most likely going to be the Premier Cup match against Saracens. And that's the Quins Memorial match every year. So so that's it, that's Seb's Foundation. If people want to donate, go to our website, sebsfoundation.org. Please give as much as you can, because obviously we're helping young people to be well, to be mentally well.
It's fantastic work that you do. I know that both sets of boys are incredibly committed to the cause and to playing this game in the right spirit every year to do so. So from us and from everyone around, thank you for the work you do.
Your support, that's brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I will let you go and enjoy your rest of the afternoon, but thank you there. Seb's mum there, who has done so much to just raise this foundation and to highlight the important work that it does. Right, all here is done at Wellington College. A fantastic performance from Wellington to win 27 points to 6 here against Whitgift. As we heard there, do go and visit www.sebsfoundation.org and of course at Seb's Foundation on social media for all of the information about the foundation and indeed the memory of Seb Adeniran-Olule. As we say, he would have turned 30 this year. But from a rugby perspective, the game is done. The season rolls on. Wellington College on fire, 27 points to 6. They win against Whitgift. They roll on against Harrow next weekend. Whitgift will be back as well, though. Their big, tough start is over. Now they roll into the big season. We've got some cracking stuff to come, and we can't wait to see what happens.
The right kit changes everything. With the right kit, you're ready for anything. United, connected, unstoppable. Whatever your sport, we are your sporting partner. Creating your kit, your way. For every team, for every challenge, for every aspiration. Feel seen, feel ready, feel part of the team. Kit on, game on.